Hi friends, hope you're doing well. I'm Dr. Milind. So I'm here to wish you all the very best for upcoming NEETPG 2022 exam. It is often said that students prepare well for the exam, but they fail to attempt a good paper because they succumb to the pressure at the very end and they panic before the exam. So it is very important that you should have a calm and focused mind during the exam period. I'll give you a few tips and I'll just share with you a few experiences that might help you to calm your nerves down. First, don't take it as a challenge. Take it as an opportunity to prove yourself. A lot of students say, sir, it's life-defining moments for me. I don't see any way apart from cracking this NEETPG exam, and I don't know what my parents will say, my friend will say. After seeing my reels, the exam has not yet happened, but these thoughts keep protruding the mind of students, and that is something actually destroys the peace of mind. Guys, it's not the time to think about that. Second, look at the competition of the exam. This rank is not going to define you as a good student or a bad student. I have showed in my few analysis in the past as well that it's just a matter of 2-3 questions that defines a student from a good rank and for a bad rank. So it is not something that is going to define you as a student. Students who have done their MD MS, they do it to follow their passion. You have done all the hard work, and definitely with the added some luck you will be able to pursue your passion. But it's not like that MD MS is the only mark of success. Students who have not pursued MD in their life are also successful and even more successful than MD MS. So take it that it is for your passion, it is for your own self that you want to crack this exam. It is very important to have your mind calm before exam. A lot of students, they keep studying till very night and it affects them the next day. So try to finish your study by 7 or 8 p.m. After that, make a call to your friend, your family, or the person that you are very comfortable talking to. So that will take off your mind from the exam. The more you think about the exam, the more you panic and the anxiety sets in. In the next day, on the exam day, have a good breakfast. Get up on time, have a good breakfast, try to, and don't worry even if you have a lot of students say, sir, everybody says that have a good sleep before exam, but it's not easy. Most of us, even including me, we can't sleep before exam. But even if you have a good sleep even if you have a sleep for 4 to 5 hours, that's okay. Next day is going to be the best day of your life, so don't worry about that part. When you reach an exam center, you will reach 1 hour prior to the exam center. Keep your head down on the desk and try to just close your eyes, either meditate or just think about a random thing or just sleep. Don't think about exam. A lot of students try to remember the classification or something. See, things are not going to come out of the air. When you see the question, your brain will start processing. You have been studying, you have been grilling yourself for so long, so don't worry, things will come to you. There are 3 things I will tell you that to be very curious while attempting the exam. First, you should, as I have said, that whenever you see a question where you have not heard in your life, for example, suppose there is XYZ drug, but you don't remember, or you feel like I have never heard this drug, skip that question. Don't even read the options, because things are not going to fall out of the air. But you don't have to waste time on that, because as I have said earlier also, that there are 200 questions, but you don't have to use 100% of the brain on all 200 questions. You don't have that much time. You have to spend all the brain, all that knowledge that you have on those 160, 170 questions, which are actually from your knowledge and which are going to be the rank defining questions. There will be 10-15 questions that nobody knows, so you don't have to worry on that. You have to take a chance. You have to, that luck will play a role in those 10-15 questions, but you have to set that 160, 170 which are going to define your rank. Second thing is, whenever you see a clinical question, they are a huge long clinical questions. So whenever you see a clinical questions, do not, I'll say that read the options first. So whenever you read a question, you don't, you start thinking about options already. Suppose if you see there are all the drugs in the option, so when you read your question, they are asking about the pharmacology, so your brain start processing it. Lastly, lot of students say, sir, we have at the end of the exam or during last 5-10 minutes, we have changed a lot of answers, and mostly we have changed the answers from right answers to the wrong answers. So this is again the most common mistake that a lot of students do. So I'll give you a very simple advice for that. See, in exam we don't have a lot of time, so your brain starts telling the answers automatically. There is a subconscious mind. You have been reading for so many months, so directly sometimes even before thinking, the answers come as a reflex. So whenever you have a fact-based question, when you have a data-based question that you don't have to process, so when your brain will automatically pick the first answer, there are high chances that that is the correct answer. So when you come back and think about the same, about a fact-based or about a data-based question, then there are 7 out of the 10 times you will change answer from right to wrong. But if there is a clinical question, for example, if there is a clinical scenario, you have already chosen an answer, but now when you come back to that question and then you read that question again and you feel like, okay, I might have read this question wrong, maybe this is not the next step, this is the best step, they are asking about the next step. So this is somewhere that where you can change your answer. But in case of fact based, the data based question, when you don't have to think, either you know it or you don't know it, don't change the answer. If you change the answer, most of the time you will be changing it to the wrong one. So guys, it is very important that you should have a calm mind. Your brain will be processing so much of information within those 3 hours, so it is normal to have headache. It happens with everyone. Even if you see a tough paper, remember it is for everyone, because everybody, there are 3-4 classes, everybody following the same notes, everybody following the same material, everybody is on the same boat. So if the paper is tough for you, it is tough for everyone. Don't lose that momentum that you have. So attempt a good paper, take it as an opportunity that will give you the dream that you have longed for so long. So I wish you all the best and take care.